I know this is kind of shoddy light, but I just wanted to show you these little greenhouses. So yeah, watch what I'm about to do with these little pods. Here's the pods, and I'm just adding a little bit. I added some water, and then I was like, oh, I should show everybody what I'm doing. So I'm just adding some more warm water. I'm having issues talking today. So this way, some of the ones that didn't poof up, poof up. And then, Jared, I love sunflowers. Like, we have property where we have a camper, and they made an outhouse that I do not use. But I like to plant sunflowers around them because they grow so big. Oh, and look. Ha-ha. Ha-ha. And then I'm just going to plant some other stuff in here because it's like 72 pieces or whatnot. So, yeah. I'm just going to use like a, let me see if you guys can see this. Frankie says hello. I'm just going to use a bamboo skewer, and I'm just going to take it and make like some little holes. Frankie, stop it. I'm sorry, guys. She's being a jerk. Some of them you can see the holes already came through. In the first set of holes, I'm going to put these carrots. So it's kind of hard to do one-handed, but what I'm going to do is... So these are the carrot seeds. I don't know if you guys can see if it's focusing. Yes. These little itty-bitty guys are carrot seeds. So I'm going to put like 2 or 3 in each pod because I don't know if they're going to all germinate or what. We'll see. So I put carrot seeds in the first 2, and now I'm just going to take the little kabobber here and go back in and close up the holes, if you will. See this one? It's still on top. You can see them. So what I'm going to do with this one is kind of bury it. So this way you don't see it on top anymore. Whoop, this little guy. Get in there. You got him. So these first 2 rows are little carrot guys. That one didn't cover too well. Okay. And then I think I'm going to do green beans. Let me get that popped open. So as you can see, the green beans are much larger seeds. Carrot seeds are very, very, I don't know, petite, flimsy, tiny, whatever you want to call it. These guys are like straight up seeds. So what I'm going to do is just pop one in each little hole here. And then I will use my little kabobber to push them back down into the hole properly and cover them up. I love using these. You know, they're sort of a little more expensive, but I love using these little greenhouse seed germination things because they really work. Like, I'll show you inside in the living room. I have spinach and peppers, and they like came up like crazy because they're in this little germination house, because the water goes onto the top of it and goes back into the seeds. So it's constantly keeping it moist in there. So this way they're able to germinate properly. I mean, it is a little bit of a pricier way to go about it. You could probably keep like your berry container. I've seen people do, you know, to make like a little greenhouse-esque type of house to get them to germinate. I mean, I just germinated pepper seeds in a Ziploc bag the other day. Peppers that I had made my little cream cheese snack out of for you guys the other day. I kept them and I put them in a wet paper towel, and I put the paper towel inside the Ziploc bag, and that's how I'm germinating those puppies. So yeah. Next, I think I will do, let's see. Well, we got beets because my mother-in-law likes them. So let's do those next. So here's the beet ones put in. Jared just walked in.
Beets?
Yeah, the ones you got from Mom, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah. Beets taste like dirt.
Yes. I mean, but hey, if you like, so I don't like beets, but I like borscht, which is a cold beet soup.
Ew.
It's delicious.
That's fucking gross. Sorry. I'll stop swearing. Do my best to not swear on Jen's channel anymore.
Well, because everyone complains, so.
Everybody complains about everything I say.
Yeah. Next, we're doing these guys, so I'm just going to get them open and get them in the 2 pods. Oh, look. See? This is how this happens. Do you see that right there? That's a little carrot seed that ran away. I'm going to have to kick him out of there. Get all the cukies in there. And now we're just going to bury them. It's kind of hard to look through the... Oh, look. See, there's a runaway in there. I'm going to have to get that little escape artist out. It's kind of weird to do this and hold a camera at the same time because it's weird. But it's cool. Because I know a lot of you guys haven't seen stuff like this, and I think it's super important to learn how to do these things. Because after all, this is our food, right? Now I'm just going to go in these, you know, and make the holes. And this way, now we can go in with these sugar peas because they are my fave. I love these. I just eat these right out of the garden, right out of the pod. I love them. They're delicious. And last but not least, we are going to do these giant pumpkins. So these we kind of just do for fun because, well, you know, it's cool to see what happens. And their harvest is 120 days. So they are the longest. We actually plant these up on our property. That's not where we live. We have other property because they get huge and the deer like to eat them. So yeah, these are just for fun. Here is the spinach and peppers that I planted already in a little greenhouse-esque type little thing. These 2 rows, Jared had done apple seeds out of an apple that clearly nothing happened. So my peppers and spinach have really taken off, as you can see. Yeah. And then here I have some catnip for the girls, a little baby cacti. And here's more catnip growing. And then these are the pepper seeds that I started the other day, just in a, here you can see them better. They're just in this paper towel that has, you know, water on it in a thing, in a Ziploc bag. And yeah. Hey guys. So I've mentioned this a couple times, but I used to work for a local restaurant called Feather and Stone, and I waitressed, and the owner's name is Tara. So Tara is an amazing lady, and she sometimes still makes donations to me for what I do. And I mistook a post that she had posted. I thought she was starting to sell honey, and I've been dying to try honeycomb. But it just turns out she's not selling it, but she actually does have some bees and some honeycomb. And yesterday she dropped some off on my porch. So I thought it would be pretty interesting to show you guys and to try it. I'm a huge fan of honey. And local honey is supposed to help with your allergies and whatnot because it's pollen from the local bees, which you are having like allergic reactions to. And I just love bees and nature and all of that anyway. So here's some honeycomb. She actually gave me 2 things of it. I just think it's super cool. So I'm actually going to, well, first I'm going to taste the honey. Wow, that's really good. It's so sweet. Oh my goodness, that's yummy. You know how this would probably be good? On like, hold on, I have a piece of honeycomb in my mouth. Okay. On like a really good piece of toasted bread with like good butter and drizzle this on top. This would probably be amazing. So look how cool that is. I don't know if you guys can see like how delicate and intricate it is. It's amazing that these little bees do this. So incredibly cool. So I guess you can do several things. You could knock down a baby gate like Frankie. And you can squish this and get all the honey out. And then I guess you can just eat the comb itself. And then when you're like, the wax would act like a gum. And then when you're done, go from there. So I'm actually going to take a bite of it and see what happens. So wish me luck. Wow. There's a lot of honey in it. I was not expecting that much honey. Wow. And I took a super little bite. No. Wow. And then the comb just chews up to like really small. So here's the honeycomb. I tried showing you before, but Frankie decided she was gonna bark because she wasn't getting any. It's super yummy. I took a little bite, as you can see, and it had so much honey in it. I couldn't believe it. Way more honey than to comb. You know, I thought it would have been the other way around. But it was yummy.